I'm in a good state of mind. I'm moving all the time. No excuses and no blame. I'm stepping up my game. I'm a groovester, yes I am. With groove, I know I can. Read my master plan. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. Groove Nation inspires me. The buzz loose and break free. I'm dancing to my dreams. Bursting at the seams. I'm feeling groove-alicious. Groove knows who I am. 'Cause now is my time to have a groove state of mind. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving.
All right, everybody, we are live and Groovemania is running wild, baby. That's a little shout out to the late, great Hulk Hogan, who passed away today, unfortunately. In the back office underneath here, we have John Garcia, Simon Leung, Ankit, our developer for or tech lead for courses, and our lovely, wonderful Amanda Van der Gulik. She's going to be joining us on the stream in just a few minutes and showing us some cool things that she's doing with courses.gg. But we want to focus on some updates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. And John, just give me a thumbs up. I'll be adding you in a minute. Are we streaming to both? Do we have a post of this YouTube video inside of the Facebook group for Groove and courses.gg, both? Or only one? Both? All right. I'll let you in. You can talk.
Hey, Mike. Yes, we're actually streaming into the Monarch. And I believe we added it to the actual group. Not 100% sure. Sai, probably you can help me on that one. But I know Monarch should actually be there.
If you guys can check on that. It's good. There's a lot of members that are Groove, and they tend to see that one more. And, you know, anything that we're sharing here is not like, hey, I paid for this. Why are you sharing? It's like,
right, exactly.
Either you paid for it or you didn't. And all right, so I'll bring you right back on in just a minute, John. I'm going to share my screen. All right, let's share the entire screen, this one here. And now we need to do this. All right, let me move this over here. And so bear with me just a second, guys. I'm moving this out here so we don't get the sharing of the sharing type of stuff. All right, so what you're seeing here now, I'm very excited to say, courses.gg is now live at the main website. No more Groove pages, none of that that stuff there. Now, I will be talking with the team. We will be putting a link right now that says get started, probably on Keat. If you want to link this get started or any place where they're going to sign up, right? Anything that's like, hey, I want to get started. Currently, we're still using Groove and we don't have a sales page at the site. Just link them, please, to go.courses.gg. Now, while we're here at go.courses.gg, I will move this video down a little bit so you don't see me talking on a video while I'm talking to you, so you don't get confused. All right. So just before we went live, I updated this page. I got rid of all the weird buttons telling you got to log here when you come back out. The main site is now just courses.gg. Nice and simple. If people want to buy, as we said, we're not ready to let anybody buy this yet at a recurring income. We want the app to be a little bit more polished. You guys got the early access. You paid $297. You paid one time. You get to get in, start playing with it before anybody else as we polish it up over the next 2 weeks. And what that means is when we do go live and start taking actual sales, when we're ready for people to pay recurring, that price is going to be going to $497 per year. All right. And the reason why we have the $299 is because we're really pushing unlimited communities, where school is $99 per community. So 3 communities would be $299. With us, we're just going to be $497. You guys paid $297. So now this site is still up. We will continue to take pre-orders. The only thing is we've updated the site. If anybody didn't get in and heed those warnings that this page was changing, it's now $100 more. And the price on all the buttons now says $397. And so it now says here, phase 1 is over. It's $397. Most likely by this time next week, the one-time payment is going to go to $497. And then by the time it's completely done, it'll go to $497 a year, which is coming very, very soon. So you missed out. Either you bought it, hooray, you got the $297. If you didn't, you missed out. It's now more money. It's $397. If you jump in, great. If you don't, it'll be $497 next week. And then finally, sometime in August, when we feel it's polished enough to go and launch this and do full demos to the public, where this video was saying, hey, jump in, we're building something, it's going to be cool. When we're getting recurring income at $497 a year, we'll need it completely polished. So that's my little statement on that. And on Keith, if you can have the guys just give me a thumbs up, that will change the call to actions to go.courses.gg anywhere on the site. All right. So at this point, you should be able to log in right here, just like this. And Ankit, do me a favor, these buttons right here, let's just remove them right now since we're not authenticating with Google. We'll put them on when they're ready, so just so that we don't confuse anybody. All right. Now this sign up button that's right here, this register will, when you create an account, it'll let you create a free account because you are able to view courses eventually by people that have courses that are publishing it for free, but you won't get an admin account. Now, if you did buy courses.gg, we're not going to spend too much time on that today because we spent a lot of time last year. Just scroll to the bottom. There's a little thing here that says update to paid customers. Right? There's a little link right here and a little link right here that you could click. It gives you all the information that you need, and all your login links and everything are here. But the main thing you'll need to do is create an account with the email address that you used when you purchased Groove. Any questions about that? We're not going to go over that stuff today because everything is nice and clean. You go to courses.gg. The website just loads perfectly for you. Can you do me a favor also, Ankit, on both the sign up page and the login page? I like to have a way to always navigate back to the main site. Since we don't have a logo over here, find a way that we can put something just like a little navigation button that says, back main site. And let's also do that as well on this login page. When you get to a login page, I would still like the ability to click a logo or something to get back to the main site. The forgot password is working now, correct, Ankit? You can give me a thumbs up on that because I don't hear you. Great. All right. Very good. I'm going to let in John Garcia and Ankit, and Amanda, give me a thumbs up if you want to pop in. That's entirely up to you. All right, great. And so here we are, the Brady Bunch. We're all together. So we got a document. John, did you see the document of all the updates that we have for this week?
I have seen it a little bit, yes. It's just been dealing with a couple of things on the other end, but yes, trying to keep abreast of all the changes and updates. So we're going to be working on that as well.
So the one that's closest to it will be Ankit. So Ankit, I'm going to give you the show here, and then from the rest of the time, you'll just be there in case we have some bugs. And I just want to say hello to everybody that's in here and watching. We appreciate you showing up for day 2 of the onboarding for courses.gg. We will be announcing another date next week. I have to look at the calendar. We have a lot of stuff going on here at Groove with State of the Groovians, workflow app. We got August 5th, Freedom Day with Simon Lee Young. We have training going on for affiliate pages with Jitendra next week. We have new products coming out, a lot of new stuff that we're going to be announcing on the State of the Groovian. But today we want to stay focused on courses.gg. And if you click share screen on Keith, you'll be able to share your screen and either go over the Google Doc or the application.
Right. Sure. Okay.
All right. Now I'm going to see if I see your screen popping up there, and I will move it to on Keith's screen, add to stage. Okay, so your screen is now live, and we see your screen there.
All right, so I'll just give a context to what we have covered in the last week. When you click on the dashboard, you will see create a dashboard instead of the profile. This is one change. Right, and coming to the next change, you can now list or unlist any community from your dashboard, like this. Or you can again click it.
Can you go back? Two things. I was on mute and didn't realize it, and I was sharing my screen and not your screen. So if you can start again from the beginning of when you shared your screen, I apologize.
All right, so now when you click on to your icon onto your profile, you will see the creator dashboard instead of profile. And when you go to your dashboard, you can unlist or list the communities that you want on the front page. If you click on it, it will be unlisted, and if you click again, it will be listed. The design needs to work further. It will be sorted, but this feature is working fine, right? And now, if I go to the search is working fine. If I click on it, this is working fine. If you type any word, the relevant communities will come up. If you click on any of the drop downs or any of the categories in the drop downs, it will work. And if you click on paid or free, it will still work.
One thing I did notice with that is that you do have to press search for it to actually refresh what shows up.
Yeah, you can click on search, or you can simply select all the parameters or input all the parameters.
I tried that and it didn't switch it until I pressed search.
So let's test that out live.
Yeah, like if you want to test YouTube, for example, or whatever other course you happen to know is in there.
So, okay, so I'll type the exact word. This is not the exact word, right?
Okay.
Okay. Let me just click on Nalgo. And if I search on it, it is not showing. Just a second. I'll type the full keyword.
Yeah. When I tried YouTube, it worked for me. I haven't tried any other ones. If you want to test that.
YouTube?
Yeah. And just put it on all categories.
I don't see a category.
Click
No,
all
it'll
categories.
be
Click
yeah,
all
it'll be
categories.
under money,
Type
but you can just,
YouTube in the search
Yeah.
box.
yeah. And just type YouTube in the search box. It was just one that I tested to see if my course came up, and then you have to press search. See, and then it shows
Yeah,
up.
so the dynamic search or the real-time search and the search are pulling up two different indexes.
Hmm.
And in the drop down there, the middle
Yeah.
drop down where it says all, do we need all categories and all, or is that redundant? I'm not sure.
Good point.
I mean, it's just an option basically. If it is needed, then definitely we can keep it.
Are they are they the same thing, or they're different things? Is there
They
a
are different. If you
Okay.
click on all, it will show the search from all the communities.
So
Right.
shouldn't we put all communities then? And what's the hierarchy? All communities, all categories?
See, all categories. It is telling you just select, health, hobbies, music, and when you click all, the word, it will show in the search will show in all the communities.
So shouldn't we put all communities instead of just all for the label?
Yeah. Yes, of course, we
Okay.
can do it. All right. So this is
And is
about
that higher in the hierarchy? Should that be above all categories?
yes, we can do that. Yes.
Okay. All right, let's keep moving. Also,
All right.
I wanted to mention up at the top when you click on the profile, you said now when you click, we changed it to say creator dashboard, right?
Right.
And to find the profile, it's in the creator dashboard, right?
Right.
All right. What if you're not a creator and you want to find your profile?
Then you will still be able to log in, but you will only see the profile.
It will say edit profile if you're a user.
Yeah, it will. It will. It will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, back to you.
All right. So another point is connect Groove account. You can see. You can just if you go to the Groove integration.
All right,
And
this
if
is
you-
important, folks. Pay attention here. The Groove integration is going to allow you to do three things. We'll find out if all three of those things are active right now. Number one, it's going to allow you, once you connect your account, to pull courses from your database. We'll talk about if that's ready and if it's pulling the actual courses yet. The next thing it's going to do, it's going to have access to your video library so that you can use it when you're building a course. And the next thing that you're going to be able to do is build a product on Groove and then use that product to sell your course on courses.
Oh, I love that.
Okay. All right. So we're going to connect to a Groove account.
All right. So if I just log in, I need some logins if I may get.
But you don't have a login?
Of Groove account.
You don't have
Yes.
you don't have any logins?
If someone can share, I'll just log in.
I'm very
John-
scared to share right now. Do you have multiple screens?
No, it will only show the courses on the
No, you don't
dashboard.
understand what I'm saying. If I share a password and you toggle over to WhatsApp, I don't want it showing on your screen.
I'll just stop sharing my screen until the time I've input the password.
Okay. John, can you give him an account?
Yeah, I'll create an account. Yeah, hold on. Let me just what I can do. Let me log in with my
account. I want to do an account that has courses.
Okay, so let me take a look.
Do we have a test Groove account or something? I don't want to give him the main admin account.
Yeah, no. Let me. I think I have one. Let me just test mine so I can actually show the screen. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Give me just 1 second. All right, let me just see if I can log in. And I believe I started to do a test course many months ago. So let's just take a look. I will be in Groove member. I believe it is.
John, did you see what Mina Boyle said in the chat? Yeah, she said, Mina, give us more information. Did you create a community and it was there and then it got deleted, or you couldn't save your community? If you could give us more context, thanks.
And
Right,
Pastor
John.
David had the same
Yeah,
issue as
yeah,
well.
we'll definitely take a look.
Ankit, was there anything that would have changed any users having a community that's no longer there? Were there any changes made that would have made?
No. From the last 5 days, there are no changes. All communities that are being created, they remain created. So I don't think there's a problem there.
Right,
It shouldn't be a problem at all. So this will. All right, give me 1 second. Let me just log in, and I'll gonna just get my screen here shared. Remember. All right, I'm gonna present now, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Second.
And this is to import the Groove Member 2.0, right? What about courses that were created with the original version?
I would need Alan.
Okay.
I would believe any course that's in the database, if this course is in the database.
Yeah, correct.
Because the courses never changed in Groove Member 1.0 and 2.0. It's that was more about the membership platform, but the courses themselves will still come in.
Okay.
All right, John. We see your screen.
Mike, I wonder if I can. Oh, you see my screen right now. I'm actually at the courses here in Groove, and I discovered this yesterday while I was testing it. Though, you need to be in the same page in the same browser when you're connecting, because if I'm correct, as I did yesterday, it connects immediately. So right now I'm back in my courses GG. If I click Groove integration, let's see, it's gonna show pretty much the steps. And can you see my share this tab instead? Oh, why is it only sharing my tabs, not the full screen? Give me 1 second. Okay, just see if I can share it. Amanda, I think I lost your audio. Can anybody hear me? Okay.
There you go. I had it on mute. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I just connected the Groove account as well, and it did pull in all the Groove Member 2.0, but none of the Groove Member 1.0.
The 1.0. Okay, so we do have to check that with Alan. Let me just make a note.
Groove Member 1.0 wasn't around very long.
Right, yeah, it was just...
I didn't even know there was one. Now I remember.
The original one. Yeah, just
as soon as it went live, we refactored.
Yeah.
But, so we'll get Alan. Yeah, we'll get that, Amanda. Do you have courses on there on 1.0?
I do. Most of mine were built before with the 2.0.
Okay.
Okay, now sharing this tab. Why is it only working with this? Okay, sync courses, and right now it's actually loading all the courses. I created all these tests, so it is loading, and let's see what happens when I go.
Hold on 1 second. Did you do the? Was I not looking? I had my head down. Did you connect to Groove? You hit the button?
Yeah. I connect the group and sync courses. It is connecting. Now remember, some of these courses might be empty. Some of the domains might have been disconnected. So, but it is loading the courses, so we can test that out. It's definitely working on the connectivity part. It is, and you can sync. So if you have any new courses, you create it in Groove, and you create, and then you just bring it in here to courses.gg and click sync courses, and you'll see all your courses there.
Okay, before you go forward, John, I just want to let you know, folks, what we won't be doing here today is doing any individual support that is specific for you. So if you're saying things like, am I going to get any help? I've asked multiple times. I can't. There is an outlet for you. You can go to support@groovedigital.com, and you can just put a ticket in there, and the team will help you. If you need emergency support and it's not working, I gave my phone number out last week. I'll give it again. I'm going to say it twice, so get your pen ready or type it on your computer. I'll give you a second to get ready. All right, you can send me a text message to me personally after you put in a help desk ticket. Okay, you got to go through the proper channels. If you can't get the right help there, you can reach me at 516-315-5835. Right, that's 516-315-5835. Okay.
And
right now, let me just finish.
Sure,
anything that is unique to the platform that we're either working on or we're going to fix or anything like that, we will address here today. But individual things where it's unique to you, we're just not going to be able to do that because that's just it's not going to make it it's not the proper channel for everybody here to learn what we're here to learn for courses.gg. All right, so I just want to say something here. I just want to say them as I see them. There is a broken image. Do you see that, Ankit?
Yeah.
3 out of the 4. Okay.
Yes.
There's a number of reasons why that could be happening. Number one, John didn't have an image there, so there was nothing to pull. So if that's the case, let's create our own default image.
Okay.
Okay, so if no image, then placeholder. And let's just double check that maybe there is an image and it's incompatible or it's something like that. All right, so let's note that. All right. All right, John, what do we got?
Now, so I see the 3, I see the courses here, and I am going to try, when I tried it last, I think it was a couple of days, I got connection to the course, but let me try it again here today. Let me see if we get something going on here. And, it's giving me a 404 not found course. Let me see why it's not doing that.
Are you seeing that on a different screen, or are you just sharing that tab and not your, because we didn't see that.
Oh, hold on. I think it's just only going to one stock. Give me 1 second. Let me just fix that here. My apologies. It's just share screen, and it should be the window, the actual. Okay. Now it should be showing the window. So my apologies. Now, it's telling me that it's not found.
Yes.
You know,
John, let me add something to it because we are just pulling the courses from Groove, and we would be integrating the source URL or YouTube link to our courses. So then these courses will be seen in the dashboard of my courses.
So it's importing the data like through a JSON. Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Okay.
Right now it is importing the data, but to see these courses on the dashboard, we are in progress, and we are doing that. So this is the next step.
Okay, so if he were to click on courses right now, they would not have been imported just yet.
No, the courses are not imported. The next step will be here when we click on view course, it will open the same way as it is doing right now for courses.gg.
Okay. So let me ask this question. When you connect to Groove, does it automatically pull in all of the courses, or does it show you the courses and you can decide which courses to bring in?
No. These are the courses that are created in the Groove account.
Correct.
So
my question is, let's say I have 15 courses in my Groove account, and I connect to Groove, and now it says your Groove courses. Have they been automatically imported into courses.gg? Hopefully not. Or is there a button where you say import this course and this course? Maybe you only want 2 out of the 15.
I mean, that part is not, functional. It's just putting
No.
all the.
Forget what's functional. I'm talking about how it's being built, how it's going to be built, not whether it's functional or not. So my question is, how are we designing the platform? Are we designing it? Option A, the second that you connect to Groove, it automatically imports all of the courses into your courses.gg. Hopefully that's not the case. Or option B, it shows you what we see on the screen. These are the courses that are available for you to import. And then you could click a button and select which ones that you want to import. Which way have we designed it?
I mean, the second way.
Excellent.
The second way.
So
Yeah.
what is the flow right here? When we get to Groove integration, we see the courses. When he clicks View Courses, is he viewing an iframe of the courses that have not been imported yet, or does it automatically import it when he clicks View Courses when it's going to be working?
So when we click on View Course, the design will be similar to what we see in My Courses.
So it'll display the courses
Yeah.
skinned around courses.gg, and then
Right.
you will have a button at that point that says import.
Yes, we can. Yes, this is the way.
Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't want it to import. So the step should be connect to Groove, see all the courses that are available, view the course to make sure it's the right one, confirm, and import. Great.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
Right. So
Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
So the next thing is, Ankit, I'm assuming right now the only thing that we have connected to Groove that we're working on, the first step, is connecting the courses. Have we done connection to the video library yet? And have we done connection to GrooveCell for the products yet?
Yeah, we have created the APIs. We still need to have the source URL of Groove videos, YouTube videos, and also the files that we need
Okay,
that are there.
great.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get on a call tomorrow, you, me, and Alan, and we'll
Right.
talk about the workflow so that when they're building a course from scratch and they're starting in courses, and then they go to add a video, they could add a URL, or since they're already connected to Groove, they could see their Groove library, see a drop down of categories, see the video, click, and it'll just import that data and display the video. All right, and then we will work on how to get the pricing, the product from Groove, so that they can choose, hey, connect this course to this product in Groove, so that that way the order button will send them to a Groove checkout, redirect, and unlock the course. So me, you, and Alan will get together on that.
Right.
Very good. All right. Good job. Back to you, John Garcia.
Yeah.
All right. So since this is where we're going to do another feature that I believe it was being worked on, it was the calendar.
Yes.
So let me take a look at the calendar since I'm the one sharing the screen. Oh, let me just do this again. And I believe to add an event. Okay, something that we were working on was actually on adding the event. So let's try to do a test event here. Let's just change the time. Let's just put it for Friday. Time, let's just put 10 a.m. And the community, I'm going to put it into my GrooveStars community. So let's see the event. And now the event is completed. So as you can see, guys, the things that we actually were working last week was testing and make sure that the calendar works. Now you have the test event and it will show on your community. So let's just test that out. Let me just go to my communities. I believe we add this into the GrooveStars community right here. And if I view the community,
John, you need to go to community on the menu part. On the top menu.
Right here? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, perfect. And then look for my community.
Yes.
All right, let's take a look. Let's look for the
Rooster.
search. Yep. Roosters. Roosters. Should be around here somewhere.
Press search because it wasn't automatically generating it properly.
Oh. Thank you.
And then it should come up.
It should
There
come
it
up
is.
right here. Thank you, Amanda. All right, so now we have the Groovester community right here, and it should have the event, I believe,
In the calendar.
calendar. Correct,
Yeah.
right here in the calendar. So as you can
Yeah.
see, there's the calendar, and the event. Now, any additions, any things that we could expect to see in this calendar, and Keith, like any additions that we could do?
What we can see when we add any event, an email will go to all the members of the community that following the following event has been added, and you can attend it at this at a particular time and date.
Oh, perfect. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So we know now that we can have the calendars, and whenever we create this, and any place that we can actually show everybody that where it's actually going, or where do we have to add that information, so we can let know all our members that are just right now following the stream.
So when you add any event, just like you did a few minutes back, if you go back into your dashboard,
All right. Let me just go to the dashboard.
and if you go to the calendar tab,
We're gonna go to the calendar tab.
right?
I
you
will
can-
see my event there, I guess.
Yes, you will see all the events there.
Okay.
Right
Now,
you can already see, if you see the 25th date tab, if you close it, you created this one, so it will show like this.
okay. Now, any specifics that we can actually probably add a link or anything within that calendar? Perhaps for a Zoom meeting, perhaps for something that our users might probably be finding useful right after creating the event. Can we do that there, or is there a specific location for that?
I mean, we need to add it for the timing. This is what we have right now. I think we also got a question, can we make it a recurring event? Yes, you can make it, but not right now. We are in the process. We will be making a recurring event. You can post recurring events. We are working on
Okay, awesome. So safe to assume for the next live that we're going to have also the recurrent events.
Yes.
Perfect. All righty. So now, folks, we do have that feature now added here. Now we discuss also with Mike how the Groove integration is going to be connected. And I do have a question on the Groove connection. Would this only be working with a very specific account? I know a lot of our members are going to be seeing different changes and updates, but I think it's important to notice, as Mike mentioned it last week, are we going to have the option to connect with a couple of accounts? Not only
Can you connect multiple accounts? Even if you only connect one account at a time, I guess what you would do then, John, is you would hit disconnect and then reconnect. Correct, Ankit?
Yes. Yes.
That's it. Yeah.
Perfect.
So there you go. You just disconnect and reconnect.
And
You can
reconnect.
connect to any group account that you have access to.
Awesome. Perfect.
Pastor David asked a really good question as well. The calendar, is it specific just to the account holder, or can we have different calendars for the different communities we built?
Is it? It is for the account holder only. I mean, the person who has created the community. It is for that purpose only.
So the calendar will show all the different events for the different communities?
Yes, it will. So if you go to the front end of any community, it will show all the events there.
And what if it that might be something to consider, because what if, for example, one community was about baking cakes and the other community was about raising kids or building a business where they're not connected? It might be nice to just see the events for that particular community. I think that's
Yeah,
what Pastor David
you
was.
understand that the question is that, let's look at it this way, okay? Ankit, when you go to school and you pay pay $99, you get to create a community, and then that community is siloed and it has its own calendar, and you could add courses to that community.
Right.
If you want to add another community, you have to, almost like starting and becoming a new customer. You pay another $99, and now you have to start a new community, and you have to add courses. In fact, with them, it's a new account. You can't even pull in your courses from your course library to add them here. So what we did is we gave you the ability to have unlimited communities with unlimited courses. So we need a little different logic than they do. But we do need to understand that a community is tied to a community. A calendar is tied to a community.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm going to be, let's just say I'm into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and I'm into chess. Those two people don't care about the other, right? So I don't want to be flooding my calendar with great news, announcement this week, live meetup in Boca Raton. Anybody interested in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, they're going to be like, I do chess. Why is this showing up on my calendar?
Right.
So we need to create a subset of calendars that is unique to each community.
And then in the back office, when we set up the event, we just choose for which community.
Right. Yeah. Here's what should happen on Keep.
Yeah.
We need something in the platform that let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. All right. See my screen here? Add to stage. Come on, Mike. Add to stage. Before presenting, we need to remove, and then I can add.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect. I was about to say that.
We need an active community tab that's going on while you're a creator, like this. Okay? So at any time, you know that anything you're working on is specific for this community that you're working on. All right. And the way school does it is they have it up here in the top. The second I switch to another community, well, the calendar now changes. The members now change. Everything is separate. So what we need to do is, as a user that's in their profile, and John, can you share your screen again?
Sure.
Now, just go over to, okay, right there. You see John's name right there? Right next to his name, when you're in your creator dashboard, there should be a drop down that's showing your active community. Right? So anything that you're working on with your calendar or courses are pertained for that particular community.
So around this area right here, Mike?
Yeah, right there. We could put a drop down to the right side of it. I would put it, I'm going to take a screenshot. I'll show you how I would do it. Okay.
So around this area. Perfect.
Yeah. Let me just give an example here. I'm just mocking something up. Bear with me. I'm going to share my screen in a second. All right. Let's add my screen. Remove John's. Add mine. This is the screenshot that I took of yours. I'm sharing my screen, right? All right, and then we would have something like this. Right there. That's your active community with a drop down to choose more communities. All right, I'm going to send that to you in WhatsApp in the courses group. Actually, we don't need that. Okay. All right, John, over to you. Folks, we'll get that. We'll get that. That's a priority. We'll get that on the list.
Perfect. Now, as far as the features and the things that we're working on, I think it's good to know that we are working. I'm myself. I rather, Anik and myself, we're working on getting the credentials for the connection for Stripe. So we're gonna get that. I'm gonna provide that to Anik as soon as possible, so we can actually get that.
On Keat. I'll
Out
just
of
keep it.
I'm Keat. I'm sorry. I always do that. I have it. Many parties. I have it right in front of my other computer.
Or on your
hidden.
screen.
And Keat. All right. So what else should we go over? Well, we talk about the connectivity. We talk about the calendar. One thing that I want to do, Mike, if you allow me for 2 seconds, is the image here on this side. I have gotten a ton of questions about, I try to do an image. Best way to do it is just what I did. I just added a 125 pixels by 125 pixels image, and it can self-accommodate. Why do we want to do it with a square image? Because
No. Hold on just a second. Show me how you add your image. Show me the process. Change it.
Okay, so let me just go here to the account settings. And let me just, it loads in a second here. Okay, why is it not going on right now? Give me 1 second. Let me go this way.
On Keat, what I'm going to recommend here is best practices. Okay, so the best practices is let a user have an image that's like this or whatever. But what those softwares that allow you to move and pan, and then you circle, and then it shows you a preview of the crop, and then you hit send, and so it shouldn't warp the image. So if you have an image that's long, it shouldn't shrink the image and make you warped, or if it's too tall, it shouldn't shrink it. There should be a cropping feature that lets you move the circle around like you do at Facebook or anything like that.
Yeah,
Right.
And Katie, was there anything updated right now? I cannot seem to be able to go back to my settings.
Settings. What do you want to? Where do you want to go?
Settings, so he can edit his profile and photo.
So account settings, so I can actually just go in there and show the process what I did, because I tested so many pictures. I just wanted to share
edit
over.
Profile right above Groove integration. On the sidebar.
Under the heart.
Way down.
Okay. Okay, now that perfect. So yeah, what I did was my
photo. Let me just see the process.
Sure. And it only just gives you the option to do that. So I tested many pictures, and I decided to go with the one that I updated, which was a picture that was 125 by 125 pixels, and I uploaded.
That's not how the internet works anymore. So click change photo, please. Are we not seeing your entire screen? Because I don't see anything, or it's just not opening a dialog box.
It doesn't open the dialog box. What I got was just a file in your file locator in your Finder. That's what I'm seeing here. So it just prompts me to locate a file in my desktop instead of uploading a new picture. That's why it just looks. And I don't know why you're not seeing the actual pop-up.
Are you sharing your entire desktop, John?
Yeah, I am. It's the whole window, so it should actually show. I don't know why.
Can you scroll up? You need to. I mean, the scroll bar.
Sure. Let me see.
So you're not sharing your entire desktop, John, right? You're not. You're sharing just the app.
Hold on. Let me just do that now. Let me just stop the screen for a second. Let me just try to do the share screen. Let's just do the whole entire screen. It's gonna be huge, by the way. So let me see.
You have a wide monitor?
Yeah, I do have a 37-inch monitor, so it's gonna be tiny. Well, let me see if I can bring that in here.
That's all right.
All right.
Look, It works.
Perfect. So now
Just
let's
hit
take a
Command
look.
plus a few times.
If I click change photo, now it should show you the actual screen. You see, it just asked
Okay.
me to select a photo. That's the only option that we had there. And after many tests and tribulations, I just picked one that says 125 by 125, and it accommodated to this perfectly. But
Okay. So on Keith, what you do, have the guys use Claude and tell them to put in a modern image upload
Right.
function. All right. Claude will
Okay.
know exactly what to do.
Right.
Yeah, I had uploaded mine and it was portrait, and it just created a more long version of the circle, but it didn't distort the image. But it would be nice definitely to be able to just crop it.
Right.
All right, let's move on. But yeah, we'll get that fixed. So in the meantime, go into your screenshot software and crop it before you put it in, and just make it square.
Yeah, and I think the reason why I mentioned this, that the 125 by 125 worked for me. So if you want to use that as a reference, as a kind of standard, it will be up to you guys. But it did work pretty good for me.
Yeah, we'll push that one quick.
Awesome. Anything else that we should be aware of, Nick? That's all that I had as far as the things that I have experienced for. And
Yeah, I
Keith,
think,
oh my God.
Yes.
So
So again, so the communities are, you don't need to have an approval. They are, as I showed earlier. So the communities are, auto approved. You can just list or unlist the community.
And some people still had problems where it was saying pending, so they should just reach out to support, right, and get that fixed that way.
Or they can just try clicking on list or unlist, as you can
Share
see
your
in
screen.
the.
Share your screen for us on Keith.
Okay. So if your community is not listed, try clicking on this button,
Which button?
uh, the listed button in the green one, and it should be there.
That needs some UI work. We
Yeah,
shouldn't
yeah.
have those bleeding into each other. Thank you.
Yes. So we'll be fixing that.
Okay, very good. So even if it says listed, click it again to relist it. Okay.
Yeah. So it should work. And still, if there's a problem, I think then if we get any request from support, then we'll look into it.
Okay. My listed button is behind the green image, Pastor Dave says.
Yes.
Pastor Dave, send me a screenshot. Send me a text message with the screenshot. I'll try to share that live. All right.
And
what
Mike,
else we got? Yes.
Gabriel just noticed, because he wants to buy Courses GG. Now it's just going to the landing page of the community itself. There's no area to actually buy it. And I just tested, and I'm seeing what he's seeing.
I'm confused. Did you see? I responded. It shows from Groove. I said, Gabriel, you go here. What is he looking to buy? Courses.gg?
Yeah. So now when you go to courses.gg, I just tested it before talking about it. And it's just going to the main Courses GG hub, but not to the sales page.
Oh, I think, Amanda, you probably had a lot on your mind at the beginning of that's how I started the stream. Remember?
So what is the new link then?
So what I said was, do you remember when I said at the beginning, I said, guys, courses.gg now links here, so you can no longer.
Oh, you have to put the go in front of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you see that on Keith? I got an internal error here.
Just a second.
And then, so if you want to buy it, it's now at go.courses.gg, and that's this page here. And then I said that the price is now $397. You missed a $297. All that is at Go. And then I told on Keith to on the website where it says, get access. He's going to have the guys link all those buttons over to here.
Right.
All right, it's back live. So right here, this Get Started button, they're gonna link that to GoDot. But right now, if you want to go, just go to go.courses.gg.
Just put, go.
Yeah, this is built on Google.
Thank
right?
you, Mike. Yeah, I had missed that.
Yeah, no problem. We're checking our camera. We're always doing different things.
I know.
All right.
There was one other good question about the calendar, and that was just with the calendar, if events are finished, can they make it so that the replay is in that calendar or somewhere?
I mean, after going through the course, and you want the recorded session or the meeting to be listed there with a link.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to work on a flow there. I think we need to discuss this internally, and then come up with a plan.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Meetings and replays? What is this? Can you help me understand?
I think what she's trying to say is if there's an event and if there's a recording of an event, and
but
if that
you're talking if they did it on GoToWebinar, Zoom,
yeah,
right, okay.
Yeah, that is what I figured out. What if she's saying the same or not?
So Amanda, explain for me what you're saying.
So I'm guessing from what I'm reading that what they're wanting is to be able to then, in the older event, link to wherever it was that they had their replay.
So can you go in and edit an expired event?
Or even just in the community area somewhere where they can see past events.
Share your screen, Amanda, so you can.
It wasn't mine. It was one of the questions in the chat.
So wouldn't you just be able to see past events on the calendar and then make a new event called replay, or like how?
We can
maybe along the lines. Let's say somebody has an event every Friday for like some sort of momentum call. Mm-hmm. And people want to go see the previous ones.
Well, here's what I would do. I would create a module in my course called past events, and I would just put a link there every single time, and then it doesn't need to be on the calendar.
Perfect.
This is content,
and it makes it easier for them to find. I like that.
Yeah. Just put it because it's an event. A calendar is here's what's coming up, and then once the date passes, it's like it's over. So an event replay, you want to create a module in your course that says event replays, and you can create a new module for each event, or you could just create one module that stacks the events. But if you're going to start having 50 events a year, you probably want to create them, and that right there is probably a good reason for chapter lesson, right? Because then module chapter lesson, because then you can do month, week, month, week, week without letting your course
so they can just find another point that Barbara quickly brought up, and I noticed when I was testing it this morning as well, the communities, even though it has the option to make it free, it's still not working. You still have to do the 1 penny.
Ankit, can we fix that? That's pretty simple. There's radio selecting free, but the price should just go away. Once you click free toggle, the price field should eliminate.
Yeah, the price field is going away. It just doesn't let you save it.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we'll fix that. Thank you, Barbara. You're awesome. All right, on Keith, any major things on your? And by the way, we're an hour in. My goal is to get to do these things so that we could get in and out in an hour every single week while we do these updates. So we're going to continue to go through everything, but for us and for you, I want to keep these tight. I don't want these things to be 3-hour live streams. We're going to move over to Amanda in a minute, but on Keith, do we have any more updates that were pushed?
Yeah, the preview button when you create a course, I think that is done. We are just on the verge of uploading that code, so you will be able to preview the course that you want to add.
Say that again, because I was
saying the preview option is there now. We are uploading the code, and soon.
Could we demo that? If we're talking about a feature, let's show it. Let's make that a procedure.
Yeah, I just got a message, so I just wanted to inform this. We are uploading the code. I think we can either share a video or maybe show it next time.
Okay, very good. Let me, Ankit, start preparing a little list for me right now, just a little hit list, what we can expect in the next week and what we can expect in the next 2 weeks. And while we do that, let me open up my text messages here. And we got a message. This is such, hi, I'm Lauren from Y Combinator. We saw your profile and wanted to reach out. You don't know what's spam and what's not anymore. If this is true, this is awesome. And but I have a feeling it's just spam. All right, so we got this right here. This is what we got from, I believe that was that Pastor Dave?
Yes, Pastor David. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me just add, just bear with me, folks. If you don't do these things right away, then you never do them. So I just want to add them to my contacts. Otherwise, I'll get off the call and have so many texts. I don't know who's who. Pastor Dave. All right, Pastor Dave. I got you in my contacts. I got your text. What a world we live in, right? It's crazy. All right. And send him a little smiley face back. And this is his text. He says, Mike, my 2 communities are showing pending approval for 5 days. All right. So what can we do for Pastor Dave on Pete?
Okay, so we just need the name of those communities and we'll fix that.
Pastor Dave, can you send me the name of your communities and your email address, and we'll get those taken care of for you.
You got a huge thank you from Pastor David.
All right. Let's see. All right, now I got my screen in case we need to log in as well. Yeah, this is squishing my picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we got to fix that. That's stuff that used to happen in 15 years ago. Standard operating procedure when building these things should take into account any photo and let the user crop. Okay. Okay, Ankit, what do we got? What do we got coming up in the next 2 weeks? Next week and next 2 weeks. In terms of a milestone that we're hitting for.
Yeah, so the Stripe payment integration would be done in the next week. PayPal payment integration would be done. Option to choose module and lesson only for the course structure would be done. So, and we would be able to host URLs from Vimeo and other platforms. That would be also done by the next week.
Okay, great. That's important.
Yeah, my courses, my communities, as we discussed the structure and the navigation, that will also be done. So it is much clear for all the community creators. They can go to my courses. They can click on my purchase courses or my created courses. This point will also be done.
Gabe, I think you joined us late. But maybe you're asking the other way. Will people be able to see courses inside of Groove? No, but courses integrates with Groove, meaning you can pull your videos and your courses into the course platform and your products. And then Ankit, what I'd like to do, we'll get together because we've got our stuff, and it's very important, that we keep the scope prioritized, right? So, I can just keep saying, let's add this. And at a certain point, you're going to say, Mike, you have to tell me what goes first, right? And so, but what I would like as a priority, I would like to have a native payment system. That'll be very simple. We just install Stripe. The native payment system, the reason why I didn't do it is because I promised people that they could have an affiliate program. And that's why we built it to work with Groove first, so that you already have a way to set up a product, do a webhook, release a product, pay your affiliates. But if people are like, look, I just want to take money, I don't need an affiliate program, we're going to build a simple set your price, and the drop down will be use Groove. Later we'll have fan bases, or use Stripe or PayPal. And if they use Stripe or PayPal, people are just going to literally click your button, go to Stripe, pay, and then redirect, and it'll unlock. So I'd like to have that ready by August 31st, if we can.
Right.
Okay. That's a pretty important one. And then the other thing that I want to do, and folks, put your fingers in your ears right now, because you guys are always going to use Groove Video, right? And I like Groove Video. I'm telling you right now, I don't care if there's any video hosting platform in the world where you have to upload and they stream. I love the fact that I can upload it to YouTube. YouTube has great technology. It uploads it fast. It encodes it fast. It detects the advice. I put it on unlisted, and then I wrap it with a beautiful Groove player. Nobody knows it's on YouTube, and you don't have to pay for streaming. I don't have to pay for streaming. But as a, I don't know. I still see the reason to just literally just use the YouTube URL. We may, for people that are paying recurring, we may add a hosting feature where we host their videos. I just don't see it necessary. I think what I'd like to do eventually on Keith, I'd like for you guys to strip, since you're on Laravel, or courses are on Laravel, and Groove is on Laravel, I would like to pull the video hosting module and incorporate it natively into courses. We'll take whatever code we need, and we could build the same thing where you skin the video and you put it in a YouTube URL.
Yes.
But I don't even. Do you have it if they put the YouTube URL that it removes all the branding and removes the YouTube icon and all that stuff?
While playing, there are no icons or no thumbnails. But when the video ends,
you see the cards at the end.
Yeah. So you could get with Alan and just say, Alan, let me have access to the Groove Video repo, and you'll see how we're using it to strip everything. We make it. You have to be a really, really good developer to go into our console, look at the console logs, see everything. We're hiding the YouTube player very, very well, still staying within their terms of service, but it's very, very difficult to even know that it's a YouTube video. So I'd like to do the same.
Yeah, and it's helpful to your channel as well, because those videos are unlisted, but the algorithm is getting the triggers of, hey, people are coming to YouTube because of you. I should probably promote the ones that are public. So it's
it helps push your YouTube channel for engagement.
And they won't find the unlisted ones.
All right. Anything else on Keep before we bring Amanda on?
Yes, that is it. I think I just mentioned about the preview feature, so
yes,
I will show it the next time.
All right. So let's look next Thursday. I have affiliate pages training with JIT on Thursday at 1. Friday, we have the Click Coach webinar. I said a name. Wednesday, we don't have anything. So let's do it in 6 days from now, 1:30 Wednesday, everybody. All right, 1:30. Simon, if you can, reset that up, 1:30 p.m. And that's going to be courses.gg onboarding 3. All right. Amanda, do you need Ankit, or can we let him go? It's probably midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning.
No, I don't think I need him. And now that I'm in the WhatsApp, I could always just send a message if there's something I happen to notice.
What's up? All right, awesome.
What's up?
All right, Ankit, thank you so much. We appreciate you. All
Thank you,
Ankit. Have a good night.
All right, Amanda.
All right, so I just had a couple of things that I noticed, and so I've actually done a little screen recording for everyone. It was actually the recording I made for Mike, but you get to see it. So I think, Mike, you were gonna let that one go through in Facebook. It's just showing you a current workaround for getting your editing to work better in your lessons. Let me show you. Let me share my screen. Let's see here.
John, did StreamYard get rid of a couple of layouts? They used to have a layout where like two people were talking, they'd put you in a box. They got rid of that?
Yeah, I believe they deprecated a couple of functions to open up to the latest update. I'm not entirely sure, but if you look in the same place that I was looking last time, I couldn't really find
the little tiles under the video. There used to be a way. I'm going to remove you just for a second, and I'll bring you back. But you see, this is the 2x2. They used to have a way where they would keep us 9x16, but I don't I don't know why they got rid of that. All right.
Okay, so I don't want to have the mirror effect, so let me know when you see the screen.
I see your screen there.
My Courses GG account.
Let me remove mine. Let me add yours. And there you go. We can bring John back now.
All right, so you can see my Courses GG account.
Yes.
Okay, so I noticed something, and I mentioned it last week, and then I noticed a little bit of a change. So if you have this red, is this big enough? Do I need to make it bigger, or is this okay?
I think that's okay.
That's okay. If you hit Command plus one more time, it wouldn't hurt.
Let's see if that, because I'm talking about these little guys here.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so you've got view course, you've got listed or not listed, and then you've got your editing icon. So I noticed that if you go into the editing part, oh, it's going to make me log in again. And then I edit my course. First of all, the course details don't show up right away unless you go back to it.
Back.
Kind of thing. That's just
I should have kept on Keat on.
That's something I can make a note and then just message.
Okay.
I actually did notice that last week. Yeah, he's working on that. It's been listed on the thing to do. Yeah.
Okay. And then in the curriculum, and again, I'll just send on Keat that screen share then. When you put in, this is an example of a video. So if I do the editing, you can see that I've written test description. I didn't write it there. I wrote it in the description. So I'll put the URL back where it's supposed to be, and we'll just put test in here for example. I'm going to update it, and then do the next and update course and so on. Then if I go back in, so let's see what happens. Edit the course. We go to curriculum. Sorry, I tend to go fast, so I reminded myself to go a little slower. See how it's popping in the URL in the description? It takes away any information you put in the description, or it gets confused and pops the description in the URL. That's if you go in that way. Now if I go back, so let me just go back to my dashboard again, my communities. And this time if we go through view courses, and so we can edit in here, right? So I edit in here. Then if I say test and I update, and even if I go somewhere else, my courses, and then go back to my communities, just so you can see that it should have kept that this time. It also keeps dropping to the top or jumping to the top of the page every time you click on something. Then see, now it does say test in the description where it should be, until I go back to the area where I edit it as the course creator. So I did create that video, and for now I would just say don't bother putting anything in the description. I don't think you see it anyway, because when you go to what it looks like, no, it's unlisted. Let me just update that. And I view the course, and if I were a student viewing the course and you press on, to see the course, it doesn't show the description anyway. So I don't know if that's just for SEO in the background or if that's supposed to be front facing. So anyway, that was that point.
And Amanda, anything that you talk about here that is a bug, feel free to say, here's another bug I found. What I do, just so everybody knows, thank God for AI, right?
I was just going to say, you use AI to find it. So here's another bug.
Yeah. So once this is done, it takes about as long as the live stream was for the closed captions to be done. And then you use any one of those tools like Glasp or anything where you can pull down the transcript. And then I put that right into ChatGPT and I say, hey, what are all the things we promised? What are the bugs? What are the things? I literally create that and I put that into a document and I give it to on Keat. And it has a list of everything we spoke about.
Perfect. All right. So I'll pop that screen recording in the WhatsApp for him to have a look at.
Okay.
The other one.
Screen again?
So I'll share my screen in a second. I just want to see what page I'm going to be sharing.
Okay, sure. I wasn't sure.
Yeah. I have a couple of different, and not too many. It won't be very long. I found out, in case anybody wants to know, so let me share my screen again, because this is handy to know. Let's see here. And entire screen. I apologize. You're going to, Oops, I pressed cancel. That doesn't work. We'll try that again. All right, here we go. So now, there, we're back in my communities. You can see that.
I have to make you live again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're wondering, like, I happen to notice, oh, I happen to have 25 members. That's really cool. Where do I find them? And how do I email them? Because I know you guys talked about it. So I thought I'd quickly show where that is. So on the side here, community members. And I don't want to show mine because I don't want to show off anybody's email addresses, but you choose whatever community and then it will show your members. And then it will give you the option to email them. And you can link to either your own SMTP or use the system, something like that, right? That's what I saw. But I don't want to show it because I don't want to give away everybody else's email addresses. Maybe we can create a demo version, you know, where it blocks out email addresses like we have
Like in
with Group.
Group?
Yeah, to keep it, you know, nice for everybody. So that was that one. And I'll just stop sharing again.
Thank you, Amanda.
Yeah. I know I wanted to find it where it was. So I thought I'll find it out and you can actually just email them in there, which is nice. And I created, because when I was creating my course, I had to figure out, okay, what am I going to say in this level? What am I going to say in this level and this level? Because they're like all these levels to finally get to where the lesson is. So I decided to create a GPT and have it help me write the copy so that it wasn't repetitive. Otherwise, it was literally like lesson one, lesson one, lesson one. And to make it a bit more interesting, because of course, most of your lessons will make more sense with different modules. But if you have like a free course to kind of warm leads up, you may only have one set of lessons. Right. So Mike, I've shared that in the Facebook group and you can decide whether or not to share that. It's just free GPT. It goes straight to ChatGPT. And I will keep.
You want to share that? Share your screen and show them where to find it?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Let me go here again. Share screen. I promise I'll get faster at this share screen thing. All right. So can you see the GPT there, Mike?
Let me share your screen. And guys, I'm going to mute. I'll be back in 1 second.
Okay. All right. And John, can you see it?
I can see it, yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, for right now, I've called it Course Creation Copy Helper for Courses GG. I know, tremendously fabulous title, but it tells you what it is.
A lot of C's though.
But this way, so write high converting course and community copy fast. I did it just to help you kind of fast track. And if we click start, and I have posted it in the Facebook group, because it's a very long URL to try to, you know, show on here. And then it lets you choose what do you want to work on. And I'll keep tweaking it as people figure out, you know, what's helpful or not to make it as easy for you as possible. But then you can either create the copy for the course overview to kind of sell people into your community, nice. Right? Yeah, but also to help you actually map out your curriculum. And so in my example, let's see, I think you can see my whole screen. Here's a course I'm going to be moving over next, right? This is, actually, no, this is the YouTube SEO one. That wasn't the one, but let's just pretend it's the other one. This is the one that's already in here. I have another one, just online business, like a startup thing. And so I took the videos, like I just went to the videos and I used the GLASP app that Mike taught us about. And then it transcribes your videos for you. And then I just pop it into the GPT and it helps me write the copy about the course. And then I just embed the YouTube link. It also will help you write the welcome message, you know, your signature, if you need help writing your discussion post. So you just tell it what aspect you want it to work on. And then if you use Brand Baser, right, Mike's Brand Baser, then you fill out those questions about your company. You can just pop that document in so that it's talking from your brand's perspective. So anyway, I thought that would be helpful. And so I quickly created that this morning for you. And I did put a link to it in the Facebook group, and you guys just have to decide whether or not to release it. But I think you will.
As a matter of fact, 41 minutes ago, it was approved. So it is already in the group, guys.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, because it's like this long gobbledygook, and then it ends with course creation.
That is, as Care says, friggin' awesome. Or
Oh.
let's say it as she says it, Care D. That is friggin' awesome. So thank you so much for
Oh,
that.
you're welcome. You're welcome.
Is that a pinned post in the community, John?
Yes, I'm gonna pin it right now. So you guys, whenever you go to the Monarch group, you will see there as
I just
pinned,
know if
which
you
is
want to
pinned
quickly,
right now.
yeah. And remember, talk to AI like your assistant. If it doesn't give you what it wants, it just needs to be told what to do. So just talk to it like an assistant. And let me just have a quick look at my notes. We're almost through the ones I wanted to mention. Oh, again, it was just a reminder about setting the community for free as well. So, but that one we've touched on. Course viewing page is only bringing you back to the top. Oh, when you click on view the course, it just brings you back. It just jumps back to the top of the page again. It's the same what I just showed.
Right.
Clicking dashboard. Let's see here. Oh, when you're in your profile, I don't think I need to share this because it's fairly self-explanatory, but when you're in your profile page and on the left-hand side, you've got like, your profile, your dashboard, your students, my community. If you click on students, for example, it just clicks right back up to the top of the page. It doesn't go to your students, right? And the same with dashboard, even if you're in it. So go on my communities, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Just click on your my communities and now click on your dashboard. And for me, it stayed on my communities.
Right here?
Yeah, see how it readjusted the page, but it stayed on my.
Yeah, they're bookmarked. They're not. I'm gonna get with Keith tomorrow, and we're gonna do a call. And like, if there's navigation that's not working, I want it removed, or a pop-up saying coming soon, or going to the right place.
So what was the thing I had to say? Bug here or something?
Yeah, that's a bug that we got to fix.
There we go. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
But
so that one.
It's the navigation on the sidebar.
Oh. There were a couple people in the chat who were asking how do they sign up as an affiliate for Courses GG, and I noticed on the bottom of the page there's no more link to sign up as an affiliate. I know you wanted to stop.
That's a go.courses.gg.
Yeah, so when you're in
there.
Okay, at the Go one it's in there, but not in the Courses GG.
They got to go to
There's a link on the bottom for that one.
Go.courses.gg.
Yeah. And that was it. The last one was, where do we see our course sales? So, for example, I apparently have 25 members at $1 each. And just out of curiosity,
we'll add this, Care. We'll add that.
Okay.
So they can move on. We got it. So just feature for the AI. She asked, any chance we can add a next button inside of our courses so that when a student finishes a module inside of a course, they will see the next module. We'll add that.
Yes, I like that. Yeah, so those are my notes, Mike. That was it for me.
All right, very good. Let me.
All righty.
John, was there anything? Amanda, thank you very much, guys. If I seemed not fully in it, I'm actually, when you're seeing me on my phone, I'm either helping some of you that have texted me, or I'm copying that information and sending it over to Ankit and having different chats going on. Just letting you know, I'm not ordering my Uber Eats while we're on here. So if you see me sort of going, okay. So let me get back to, as we say, being present. Look at the camera. Amanda, thank you very much for your help today.
Always.
Really appreciate it. Any final words before you run?
No, just if you ever want me to help out again, I'm happy.
Yeah, no, definitely. You've got an open invite for any of these, and we'll try to see. As Groove grows and gets back to being stable, obviously Amanda will be reaching out to you and see what type of opportunities will be available. We really appreciate you.
Thank you, Amanda.
And all right, say bye to Amanda, everybody. John, are you good? Any final things you want to say before we end the live stream here?
Just two things. Number one, if you need any help, please keep sending us email to support@groovedigital.com. I notice a lot of you still sending you my emails. So to kind of just create a flawless process, just send us the emails to support@groovedigital.com. So we don't back and forth with Gladys and myself and the rest of the team. So we kind of start streamlining all that process. And the second point is, I need a little bit of patience, guys. We have still a couple of cases that are unresolved, especially with the situation that Amanda has brought up today. So we're dealing with that. We appreciate the feedback. We appreciate all the input. just as we grow along with this, and I said grow along because this is going to be a crazy big project. I have fallen in love as well with Courses GG. I'm planning to do a lot of crazy stuff, and we just need a little bit of patience from you guys, and we'll be all set. That's it for me, Mike.
And a huge thanks to John as well, because the amount of help that you have done for all of us, like, be patient. It is going to be absolutely fantastic. It's already fantastic, but just trust me, this is going to be good.
All right, good.
I think, Manda, you're going to be here for permanently. I think we need you here.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. And so we got the next 2 weeks and then a full push for August 31st to get this thing ready for primetime live with, polished and everything. So I'm going to have, we got a lot going on. I'm going to have a call with Ankit, maybe a 2-hour call, stream everything, get involved. There are a lot of things now, seriously, we had a call this morning. The guys are on Claude Code. Literally, they've got to change their mindset. Developers, they don't understand that the AI is smarter than them and has better best practices. So they're giving it these set of instructions or trying to code it themselves with AI doing the tab. And you can get to the point where if you trust in the process, like, you shouldn't have the thing where you upload the image like that. To me, I know AI didn't code that. You got to see the stuff that, I've got some really nice stuff that I'm going to show you. I just can't leak it right now. But the stuff that, John, you've seen it, right?
Yeah. That's my concern.
I'll end the live stream, Amanda, in a second, and I'll let you see it. You'll get the first one.
Okay.
But now that these guys are fully adopting AI, like nothing like that should ever happen. The stuff that I do with AI, I'm like, oh my God, I'd even thought of that, right? So AI is not lazy. It wants to do things perfect and think, what else do we need? And a developer has the path of least resistance because they're like, I got to punch out this ticket and they need me over here and there's a meeting tomorrow. So the more that Claude Code is going to be doing this stuff, we honestly, you just give me the list of everything that needs to be done. I could clean up everything in 4 days if I was left alone. And that's what I'm going to be getting with Ankit about tomorrow. They asked for their Claude Code subscriptions. I gave them videos to watch. They were using Cursor. So we're going to be seeing some rapid things going on here. So, all right, guys, that is it. We're going to take you to the outro and we'll see you guys soon.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.